directly behind me, the brick building. It's built for the people of Boston by Peter Faneuil. Right next to it on the right, that is Quincy Market. Quincy Market and Faneuil Hall both used to be on water. The high tide mark came up where those trees are right over there. Everything we're standing on and all of that is landfill. That 40%, a lot of it's right here. Faneuil Hall is actually built on top of a piling, which is like a dock or a pier. And a ship would come up behind Faneuil Hall, that's the back, and the idea was he would unload the goods and sell them right in the marketplace. Faneuil Hall is meant to be a marketplace for the people of Boston. Peter is one of the richest merchants in Boston. And he too gets his money the old-fashioned way. He inherits it from his rich uncle. So, here's the most important question of the tour. Who here has a rich uncle? Because I'm coming home with you. Now, Peter wants to build a marketplace for the people of Boston, but they don't want one. So, he comes to them and he says, I will build you a marketplace. And they say, no, thank you, Peter. So he comes to them a second time and he says, I'll build you a marketplace and I'll pay for it with my own money. So they say, no, thank you, Peter. So he comes to them a third time and he says, look, I will build you a marketplace. I will pay for it with my own money. And I'm going to add second level. And you can debate your politics. And they all shout, huzzah! The people of Boston love debate politics. That's what we shouted when we were happy. I'm not going to do it by myself. 1, 2, 3, huzzah! So, Faneuil Hall was built, 1742. Now, if you look at the hall, it's split up into levels. The first level is the marketplace. The second level is called the Cradle of Liberty. That's the Great Hall. That's where a lot of our laws are enacted today. That's where the Boston Tea Party started before they moved it down to the Old South. The third level was added on later by Charles Bulfinch. He's the one who did the new State House with the Golden Dome. He made Faneuil Hall twice as long, twice as wide, and a whole story higher. That third level belongs to the Ancient and Honorable Artillery Company, oldest one in America. And at the very, very top, above the weather vane, what do you see?
Grasshoppers.
A grasshopper. Good. Does anybody see a lamb? Somebody on my tour yesterday saw a lamb. There is not a lamb up there. It's a grasshopper. Nobody knows why Peter put a grasshopper up there. The best guess we have is that there's one of the Royal Exchange in London, and Peter's a member of the Royal Exchange. But we don't know. He could have just liked grasshoppers. But it is a grasshopper, and it becomes really well known here in Boston. So well known, in fact, legend has it, we used to use it to find spies during the War of 1812. That's the other war we fought in Britain. If you come to Boston and you say you're a Bostonian, we're going to ask you, what flies over Faneuil Hall? And if you say a flag, or a cricket, or a lamb, we know that you're lying. We're going to string you up with the Boston coffee. Now, if you look at the grasshopper, it's gold-plated. That's real gold. It's 24-karat gold. It's about 4.5 feet long, and it weighs about 50 pounds. That is the original grasshopper. But it falls down. There's a fire in the building 20 years after it's built. The grasshopper falls, but it's not damaged. So they put it back up. And when they put it back up, somebody accidentally hits a hidden button. And the chest of the grasshopper opens up. And inside, they found gold coins and a note. Shem Brown, who made the grasshopper, had written, "You have found my hidden treasure." He had created one of the first time capsules right here in America. My friends, I regret to announce this is the end of our time together. You guys have been a fantastic bunch. I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes, and I'm going to answer any questions you guys have. I will give directions anywhere you'd like to go. I will